guys, so this is coffee with protein in it. It's essentially like mixing instant coffee in water. You're supposed to mix it in water if you don't want all the caffeine, but I like mixing it in my coffee. There's 3 flavors: mocha, caramel macchiato, and vanilla frappe. I like the mocha the best. I like mixing in my coffee when I don't feel like eating in the morning and I just want to have something to drink, but I need protein. And you can use my discount code Amanda at pescience.com to get 30% off. It's super foggy out today. I have not gone to the grocery store in like a few days and I'm like out of everything, so that's why I'm having this. And I have to go get fruit before I leave to where I'm going today. Carrie's gonna be here in like 5 minutes or head out. So I found an apple, but it's like the smallest apple ever, so.
What's up, guys? So what you're going to see in part of this workout is PJ giving me instruction on all of the different exercises that we did today. We did a lot of new stuff. You guys have never seen me do this before. You might have never seen any of these exercises done before, so you're going to see him instructing me on some of them, but a lot of what you're going to see is it's functional movements, guys. So again, it's not stuff that you're used to seeing on a fitness YouTube or bodybuilding channel. These are movements that are going to help lay the foundation down for what movements are supposed to be. So that's something that PJ and I actually discussed a lot in our podcast. So after this workout, I did a podcast with him, and he was talking about the fact that a lot of people just go into the gym, or you're looking for a workout program that's going to have all these exercises and you want to know how to do the exercises, and that's it. But you don't really think about what the movement is. So a hip hinge is the same movement that you do when you bend over to do a bent over barbell row. It's the same movement you do when you bend over to do good mornings. It's the same movement that you do when you're doing stiff-legged deadlifts. So it's the same movement, but when you know about movements, guys, when you know about how to perform the movement and what it's going to do for your body, so the hip hinge, the way that you're moving your body, it activates your glutes and hamstrings. It also just keeps your back in the right position for a lot of different movements. When you know how to do those, you can essentially make up a workout anywhere and everywhere that you go. You don't have to stay set in your comfort zone of your own gym. You know exactly what the movements that you need to do to hit the certain muscle groups that you're trying to train, the goals that you're trying to reach. You need to just figure out what the movements are, and then from there, you can make a workout around anything. So that was a lot of the stuff that we did today and a lot of the stuff that we talked about. I had a really good time with PJ. He's a very, very knowledgeable guy. I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of this footage. It might be a little bit more raw than you're used to, but I would encourage you to like watch through the entire thing, only because you can kind of see where my form doesn't break down. I'm not doing a whole lot of weight here, but like my body is wrecked right now as I'm telling you guys this, just because it's all based off of making sure that every single rep is perfect. I'm not doing a lot of weight, but it was hard as hell. So make sure you guys finish the rest of the workout, and I hope you guys get a lot out of it. Also, make sure you guys follow PJ. He's a lot of really good information on his Instagram. I think he's starting YouTube soon. But anyway, make sure you guys watch the rest of the workout. And thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in a sec.
Go. Down back.
I'm not a videographer, but I'm trying, so.
So where you get set up, we'll squat down. We'll get the band right in the crook of your elbows. And at the bottom, I'm gonna pull the band back to my chest. So I'm gonna keep good posture the whole time, keeping my chest up. Then I'll stand up. The tension on the band is pulling me forward, so I'm keeping this posture. Now I'll just do my hip hinge like we did in the warm-up. Nice and slow on the way down, and then I'm gonna pause at the bottom, and then fire my hips through to the mirror.
I like this.
Squeeze in my butt at the top, almost like I'm in a plank position at the top. So I'm really squeezing my abs and my glutes. I'll go down slow.
Cool.
Fire up. We're gonna do 10 of those. The band, pull it into your chest. Lift it up. Good. Lock it in. Slight bend in the knees, and then just reach your hips back. Pull through. Good. 3 more. That's one. Oh. That was 9. apologize, I didn't have that.
No, it's okay.
Making sure my knee is right underneath my hip. So my knee, hip, shoulder, ear are all on a straight line. I'm gonna hold the kettlebell in my same side leg that's on the pad in the bottoms up position. You done any of this before?
Yeah.
So making sure my wrist and elbow are right underneath it. I'm just gonna press straight up overhead. Bicep by my ear. Come down under control. And I like to keep my hand on my midsection so it helps keep my rib cage down. I would do about 8 to 10 of those.
This way?
Yep. It doesn't have to be super narrow if you're more comfortable a little bit out, wherever you feel like you've got good control. Six. 9. 10. Nice. Switch legs, switch hands.
That's good.
Keep that tailbone tucked underneath you. Yeah, perfect. What she's talking about? And I watched. I was like, yeah,
She's all right.
she gets it. She's a power lifter though.
I
So.
may not always have that. Yeah.
Who do you learn a lot of that stuff from? You have a coach that you work with? Or?
I do. I've had a coach that I've been with for 2 years now. He's a bodybuilder and powerlifter, and he he has like lifestyle clients that are focused on fat loss, muscle gain mostly. But he understands the overall like athletic stuff. But most of his clients, I feel like there's just a certain niche that we're in that I'm now expanding out of, trying to at least. That's like super just focused on fat loss and stuff, and not as much on athletic performance and health.
Yeah, there's a lot more out there. That's why my thing is performance, but it's I work in athletic
so
performance,
true.
but I work with a lot of CEO type guys who just want
Yeah.
to be better at everything.
Yeah.
So that's my job. Is to
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Whenever you get to the point where you feel like you're losing control, that's where we stop.
Yeah.
Flat on the floor and hips up. So I've got a nice straight line from my knee, hip, and head. Now I'm going to explode up by pulling on the bands and pull my chest towards the band. And I'm going to hold at the top. So I'm going to try to resist when it oscillates like that, keeping my shoulder blades squeezed together. Then I'll come down under control. So explode up, lock in that position, down under control. We're going to shoot for about 8 to 10 of these. Explode up. Slow. And you don't have to have the bands all the way at your chest. You can stop pretty much right when your elbows get to your body. Try to get things to relax this so you can create force in the right spot. So next one's going to be a 1 1/4 Bulgarian split squat. So back foot on the bench. We're going to go all the way down to the top of my thighs parallel to the ground. My knee is just barely off the ground. Pause for 2 seconds. Come halfway up. Pause for 2 seconds. Down. One really important thing that I want you to work on, because I already saw it a little bit in the warm-up, is keeping your tailbone tucked underneath you as we get in this position. Because people tend to let that happen, especially in split squat type stances.
Yeah.
So keep that tailbone tucked. 80% of my weight is here. You see my foot wiggling, there's not much back there, it's just for balance. Okay? Almost every female athlete female trainer that I've worked with has this anterior tilted pelvis, and almost every single one of them has had some sort of back pain.
Yeah.
And I've had a very serious back injury, so
Really?
I spent the past 7 years pretty much researching,
Pushing that, yeah.
changing things and finding out the best
Talk about
ways
that
to get away from it. Actually, the guy who really helped me a lot is Quinn Hennick, who's down at Juggernaut.
Oh.
He's a PT down there. Bring your front foot back about 2 inches. There you go. You kind of sit back. There we go. Good.
Yeah.
Anybody? So much time under tension for your leg that if your goal is bodybuilding, fat burning, you just change the loading and change the volume.
Yeah. That's good.
And it's really easy to make it really hard, so you can
You just add tension somewhere, add weight somewhere.
This is one I do at the park, at a hotel gym where I don't have weights. I just add tempos to it, and it's hard to squat if you don't have a barbell once you reach a certain level of strength. This is one you can do.
Right, that's so true.
Crush yourself with your own body weight and a little tempo. Halfway, and up. Nice. And up. My knee is going to be under my hip. I'm going to stabilize with my opposite hand, and then this leg is going to be extended straight back towards the wall. So I want a straight line from the top of my head down through that heel.
Yep.
Then I'm going to grab the kettlebell. We're going to do a single arm row from that position.
Oh.
True.
Really going to brace through my core to keep my body stabilized. So I'm going to be teeing side to side. I'll pick up the kettlebell. Bring my elbow right to my ribs. I don't have to bring the kettlebell all the way up. Squeeze my shoulder blade back, and then come down under control. We'll do about 8 of those on each side. Toe down. Yeah, the thing that's going to want to happen a lot is this hip opening in place. So keep that hip facing the bench. Good. And squeeze. Excellent. You can slide back a little if you're unstable. You can put your toe hanging off so your whole shin's kind of on the bench.
Oh, that makes sense.
That'll provide a little more stability. And the next progression to make it harder would be where you were with your foot position. Nice. Go 8 to 10 reps on each side. Yeah, plus you know the people that are going to be attracted to his mastermind and his stuff are going to be people that you want to network with anyway. So. Keep that right toe pointed at the floor.
I was like, yeah.
What's new, Hillary? So much? Other than playing high school soccer? Are you still playing? When do you go to college? I thought you were already in college. Excellent.
Good, thank you. Yay.
So today we went through a full body workout where we used a lot of sport type movements that I use with my athletes to provide a new stimulus to challenge Amanda in a lot of different ways. So we did a dynamic warm up, an athletic style dynamic warm up, and then some resisted and assisted speed and athletic movements as part of our warm up. And then we got into the weight room and we did a banded Zercher good morning, so a banded hip hinge. We did a kettlebell bottoms up single arm press. We did a quadruped bird dog row. We did a chaos inverted row, and we did a 1 1/4 Bulgarian split squat. So we went through all different movement patterns to really challenge her body in some unique ways, challenge her stability, her core, and provide a new stimulus so she could get a new adaptation. And I think Amanda had some fun going through some very difficult new movements. I wanted to introduce her some new tools for her toolbox. Every single thing that I do from start to finish, all of the different methods and tools and concepts that I apply and how I use those for athletes or for general people. Really, it was my passion, because I loved teaching coaches and trainers. You know, it got to the point that
it's fun.
I really enjoyed teaching what I know, and I saw a clicking for people, and I saw them taking these concepts that they see on YouTube or in these complex scientific journals, and they don't really understand, and then I say, guys, it's not that hard. Here's how to use bands, and here's why to use bands and chains in your training. And I break it down, and they're like, oh my gosh, and now it's so simple and I can use it.
It's fun when that click happens.
It's awesome.
It's like, this person just gets it now, and they can like take it and apply it.
It's so rewarding, it's so fulfilling, and to me, and one of the biggest things I got with people who came into my internships were they either did previous internships where they were treated like janitors and they just cleaned and kind of picked up a tip here or there.
Yeah.
Or they're working in a commercial type gym as personal trainers who didn't get to have the science education background, or they picked up a training certification and they're full of passion and enthusiasm.
All right, guys, we just finished up at the podcast. It went so well. I'm so excited to present all this information to you guys. Obviously, that was very different than what I'm used to and what you guys are used to seeing from me and probably most fitness YouTubers, and that's why I wanted to do it. And I'm actually gonna hire him to train me like once a week. Like it was just amazing to do different things that really just worked my body, and it's like not what I'm used to, and it was difficult, it was hard. I want to like make those things easy for me. Right now they're really hard because I'm not used to them, but anyways, I'm so excited to share that podcast with you guys. It was like one of my favorite ones so far. Anyways, we have a drive back home. We got Chick-fil-A. I got a grilled chicken sandwich. I think it was 350 calories, a little bit under 350 calories, I forget. And then Carrie got nuggets in her food cup.
I'm opening this in my mouth.
She's on prep and she's tracked. With Chick-fil-A, you can get pretty macro-friendly items, and I'm tracking as well. So we're gonna eat and head back. All right, guys, we have our next podcast guest that I am interviewing today. He's coming. You gotta do something funny.
I'm coming.
That was creepy and scary.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Amanda. So we're gonna get started right now. Where did you get started with all of this? Was it what was the motivation? It was my videos. What was the motivation?
Like,
you started?
you.
No, not today. Help me, please. Thank you.
Get in. There you go.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Right
Ready to go.
now.
This is like my 10th interview this
cool.
week.
I feel so official. Driven. You gotta be driven if you want to be.
You don't have to hold it.
Okay.
There's a stand for
I feel like it's coffee. I'm just like sipping. I'm like taking it.
Then we have these other two peeps.
Hey, actually, I think there's an issue with this. Okay.
There is an issue. I have to fix it. I don't know why it's like that. Just don't.
I went to
It's
school for,
slightly ghetto.
Exercise science. I just.
You see that there's a broken leg and you were like, I need to fix this. I don't know if any of you guys know Brendan. We haven't even YouTube collabed yet, like officially.
It's been a long time coming. No, YouTube collab.
You have to teach me how to do handstands.
That's right. Yeah, I have to do that.
I cannot.
Yeah, I have an assistant that can do all that.
Oh.
No, I'm totally kidding. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. No, seriously, we'll do something cool for sure. I've only thought like Rob.
It'll be like next year.
This year, I think. Yeah.
You think? Can you pencil me in?
Yeah, I'll pencil you.
I'll pencil you.
I don't use pencils, but sure.
Google Calendar invite.
I saw that calendar.
Oh, we're working out together on the 23rd of March.
Yeah. We'll film there.
Not in LA. We'll be somewhere else. We just wrapped up. Putting the microphones away for the night.
Hey, look, time out.
How'd you do?
Do you see the arm though?
Aw, you're flexing so hard. Come on.
I'm like trying hard right now.
We just had a long podcast where he talked. Yes, like.
Yeah, so I'm like super pumped. I got like my veins popping everywhere. And,
It was so passionate.
She hands down the best podcaster I've been with.
You've never been with any other podcaster. It's like,
No,
you're my
she's really
favorite
good.
uncle, and then you're like my only uncle.
No, she was really, really good. Asked perfect questions. Stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be insane.
Stay tuned, guys.